So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Good ball, good take. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. Chance! They get a throw in. Rudiger. Valverde. João Cancelo does well to stand firm and defend it. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Bernal. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Throw it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. And he thumps it clear. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, this is Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! It's a goal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Threads one in. Rafinha. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's tried one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodrigo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please turn your attention to the
we are
screen
up
for
to the break.
information provided
Who wants
by the local
half-time when you
police.
have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started. And it's Olmo. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha gets into some space. And there's the shot! It's hit the upright. And that has been clubbed away. Picked out brilliantly. They want to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kubasi. Lewandowski, and he's away. Now it's Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Lewandowski. Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Turns and goes back. Tries to... A header! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! the game is well and truly turned on its head.
After 62
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rafinha.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a little off target. Pedri. And he's picked it up out wide. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. And Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rodrigo. Number 14, Chouameni.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Koundé. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. And it's Olmo.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Valverde. Martin. And Bernal. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's certainly onside here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Dani Olmo. Oh, super! Real chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And we're done. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these.